What's up, everyone, and welcome to Monday's edition of Reptile News. Now, a few people have pleaded with me over the past, several episodes that I've recorded, not just last week, but prior to that, to bring back the green screen full-time every episode, because that's what they like, because it reminds them of the old school Reptile News. So that's what we're doing, at least for the time being. We're on the old green screen again, and we might look into some new green screen and new lights moving into the future. Now, we're going to start off today in Corner Brook, Newfoundland, where apparently a reptile, a boa more specifically, was stolen from a yet-to-be-open pet store. Now, I assume the name of this yet-to-be-open pet store is Wild World, because they do reference their Facebook page as being Wild World's Facebook page, but that's the only place really they make a mention of a name at all. But anyway, the meat and potatoes of this story is that the snake was found and brought back home, but not through any kind of law enforcement or anything. Going from a tip, the people found the snake in a basement of a house curled up in a duffel bag. It is said that the person that stole it was planning on either torching it or drowning it in the ocean. And now we're going to move on to a story that really bothers me. There is a fly buzzing around here, and this is where a so-called snake wrangler in Thailand darn near lost control of a massive cobra where it went into the crowd. Now, I have so many problems with how this entire thing went here. You know, it's nothing more than showboating, and showboating never did any good for anybody, especially anybody in our hobby. We've talked about it numerous times in the past, and there's like 10,000 things with this video that I just do not recommend anybody ever do. Luckily, in this instance, no one was hurt. Unfortunately, this person will probably go on to do more shows. Now we're going to move on to, well, what I want to say is an equally disturbing story, but this is absolutely more disturbing. And that is the Carroll Parish Snake Rodeo. You see, apparently these people are going out on boats and shooting these snakes to curb the overpopulation of them. Now, this rodeo is sponsored by the Sheriff's Department, and really the only thing I have to say about it is shame, shame, shame. And here's the problem. I really just don't know what to say about it. I was recently talking to somebody on Facebook about local mountain lion sightings and attacks on livestock, and somebody had responded to that they need to cull the mountain lions, and no, they need to cull the people. I mean, as far as the mountain lion thing goes, just because it's something that you're afraid of, and just because it's something that is rare, in fact so rare in this area that it's a big deal when one is seen, doesn't mean that it needs to be culled. The fact that it is rare should tell you that. And I'm sure snakes aren't rare in this area, but just because there's something that you don't like or the residents of your community don't like doesn't give anybody the right to go out and just start shooting it, let alone a public office putting on a rodeo to go out and shoot it. I just have a big problem with that. And that's where I'm going to end today's show. If you'd like to read any more about these stories, that link's right down below here in the description. And as always, if you're still watching, my name is Jason White. Now you know what's going on in the reptile world. Be good to each other, and we'll see you Wednesday.